Have you ever experienced those annoying little spots or specks that seem to drift across your vision, known as eye floaters? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people around the world suffer from this common vision problem. But what if I told you that there's a new natural treatment research that may help eliminate those pesky floaters? Today, I'm going to share with you the latest findings on how to get rid of eye floaters without surgery or invasive procedures. Have you ever experienced those pesky floating spots or cobweb-like shapes in your vision? Known as eye floaters, they can be quite bothersome. But fear not, for in this video, we will be discussing a new natural remedy for these floaters based on recent research. Welcome to this video that aims to enlighten you on all things related to eyesight and vision. Whether you are looking for the best vision products or simply seeking to learn more about the intricacies of the eye, you have come to the right place. If you are new to this channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all of our latest videos. You may recognize those little drifting spots in your vision, which can be extremely bothersome for some people. For others, they appear as tiny black or white spots that drift across their vision while looking at a computer screen or when gazing up at a gray sky. Some even describe them as giant cobwebs. However, for those who have developed posterior vitreous detachment (PVD), these floaters can grow quite large and obstruct their vision, making them very bothersome. Floaters are a common occurrence, and it's rare for me to have a day in the eye clinic where I don't discuss them in some fashion. Historically, we haven't had great solutions for getting rid of floaters, apart from a vitrectomy or YAG laser vitreolysis, where we can use a laser to eliminate floaters inside the eye. Alternatively, some choose to wait and monitor, hoping that the floaters will resolve on their own. In most cases, after people first experience floaters, they usually adapt to them over time and become accustomed to having them in their vision. In short, floaters are a common issue that many people face, and while we have some treatment options available, there hasn't been a definitive natural cure for them. If you're experiencing floaters, it's best to speak with your eye doctor to discuss the best course of action for your specific case. To be honest, I have never been able to give a satisfactory response to this question until recently. I came across an interesting study that I would like to share with you. In April 2019, a pilot study was published in the Journal of American Science, which described the pharmacologic vitreolysis of vitreous floaters through a 3-month course of pineapple supplements. Yes, you heard that right, pineapple. The rationale behind this study was based on the fact that pineapple contains a protease or enzyme known as bromelain. If you happen to be one of the authors of this study or possess substantial knowledge about this substance, please feel free to leave a comment below, as I am not entirely sure about its correct pronunciation. Nonetheless, bromelain is believed to be an enzyme that can help dissolve the aggregating collagen responsible for creating floaters within the vitreous gel of the eye. In this study, the researchers aimed to investigate the occurrence of floaters in the eyes of individuals who had undergone a dilated eye exam. The study consisted of 388 participants who were divided into 2 separate groups. While it is worth noting that the sample size of the study is relatively small, it is important to consider that large-scale, repeatable studies form the basis of many medical treatments and real facts. Nonetheless, the researchers did a commendable job of selecting suitable participants for their study. Only individuals who had undergone a dilated eye exam and were found to have at least one or multiple floaters that had been stable for a minimum of 6 months were included in the study. The participants did not develop the floaters due to any kind of trauma or surgery and did not have any other serious medical conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or uveitis. The presence of floaters was recorded through both the dilated eye exam conducted by an eye care professional and an objective measurement using a B-scan ultrasound and an optical coherence tomography (OCT). These measurements allowed the researchers to physically observe the separation of the vitreous interface from the retina inside the eye, which was fascinating. In short, the study aimed to investigate the occurrence of floaters in the eyes of individuals who had undergone a dilated eye exam. The researchers were thorough in their selection of participants, and objective measurements were taken to record the presence of floaters. Please note that there are two aspects to this study. In the first phase, a total of 190 participants were recruited and divided into two separate groups. The first group comprised 120 individuals who had only one floater inside their eyes, while the other 70 participants had multiple floaters or at least two different types of floaters in their eyes. The researchers then proceeded to administer pineapple slices to both groups in equal amounts. Each participant was given approximately 120 grams of pineapple, which equated to 2 slices per day, following their lunch for 90 days. After 3 months had passed, the researchers analyzed the participants' size to assess the location of the floaters. The results were astonishing. Both groups showed a significant improvement in their condition. In the first group, where only one floater was present, the number of individuals with floaters decreased from 120 to 35 after the 3-month period. Meanwhile, in the group with multiple floaters, the number of cases decreased from 70 to 19, which is an impressive outcome. Overall, this study highlights the effectiveness of pineapple in reducing the number of floaters in the eye. It's important to note that further research is needed to understand the mechanism behind pineapple's effects on floaters. Nonetheless, this study provides promising evidence that pineapple can be a potential natural remedy for floaters. I would like to highlight a particularly interesting aspect of the second branch of the study. They selected 198 individuals, divided them into 3 groups, and closely monitored their pineapple intake over a period of 3 months. The first group was served only a small amount of pineapple, 1 slice a day, while the medium group received 2 slices and the large group was served 3 slices, all equivalent to about 100 to 120 grams per slice. Each group consisted of 66 people, and they were provided with pineapple every day throughout the 3-month period. The study's findings were remarkable. In the first group, who only consumed 1 slice of pineapple per day, 55% of the individuals saw an improvement in their floaters after the 3-month period. The second group, who consumed 2 slices of pineapple daily, saw a 2/3 improvement in their floaters, while the third group, who consumed 3 slices of pineapple per day, saw a significant 75% improvement in their floaters. The study showed that the effects of pineapple on floaters were dose-dependent, meaning that those who consumed more pineapple had a greater chance of resolving their floaters. It's important to note that the study was not perfect, and the authors themselves addressed some of its limitations. However, overall, their methods in the introductory and discussion sections of the study were informative and thought-provoking. Before you rush off to the supermarket and start filling up your cart with numerous pineapples, there are a few safety measures that we must discuss. It's essential to note that the purpose of the study was to test whether pineapple and the enzyme bromelain, present in pineapples, could help reduce floaters. However, it's crucial to remember that bromelain has not been proven to be effective in treating any disease and has not been approved by the US FDA for the treatment of any disorder. While the study acknowledged that bromelain is available in various forms, such as powder, cream, and tablets, they specifically used pineapples in their research. The researchers cut the pineapple horizontally since bromelain is found more in the stem and flesh of the pineapple. It's important to exercise caution when consuming large quantities of pineapple or bromelain supplements, as they can have adverse effects on some individuals. Therefore, it's recommended to consult with a healthcare professional before incorporating pineapples or bromelain supplements into your diet. I'm not certain if you have ever tasted pineapple before, but typically the core is removed and not consumed. However, in this study, it was suggested to cut the pineapple horizontally, which is ambiguous. I am unsure if I should cut it in this direction or that direction. Additionally, the suggested quantity of 100 grams is unfamiliar to many Americans who do not use the metric system in their daily lives, unless they are pharmacists or perhaps avid followers of the Great British Baking Show. Nonetheless, I managed to measure it out, and 100 grams is equivalent to roughly half a cup of pineapple. If you have any advice regarding the consumption of pineapples, please share it with me by leaving a comment below. I am seeking assistance and would appreciate any insight you can provide. However, it's important to note that while pineapples are a delicious fruit, some people may be allergic to bromelain, an enzyme present in pineapples. Therefore, it's essential to be cautious while consuming it regularly. Pineapples are also quite acidic, which can have an adverse impact on your taste buds, gums, and teeth. Additionally, people with diabetes or those sensitive to high sugar foods should be aware that pineapples are high in sugar. As a result, the study suggests limiting the consumption of pineapples to 3 pieces a day. Despite the study's limitations, I hope that it will inspire further research with more participants. Perhaps, in the future, we will discover a natural cure or medication for floaters. In conclusion, have you ever noticed an improvement in your floaters? Do you believe that it was due to chance or something in your diet? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful in any way, please hit the like button and share it with your friends.